What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. It's Saturday, which means we got brand new Ultimate Legends in the game, including a drop of golden tickets as well. We're going to go over all of the brand new cards and talk about one of the best in the game that just came out today, and it's a kind of a surprising card. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So with Ultimate Legends, you probably know this by now, but some of you are watching one of my videos for the very first time, so that means we got to go ahead and cover it. And if you're new here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Ultimate Legends, we get new solos each and every week. We definitely have enough solos in the game now to earn 2 free Ultimate Legends, and those cards would be non-BND, which is a great opportunity if you're coming back to the game because of Rookie Premiere, which is likely going to be starting this upcoming Thursday. This is a great opportunity to make some coin. Being that these cards are non-BND, you can go ahead and knock out the solos. They're going to take a while if you're playing catch-up, but you can sell both Ultimate Legends that you can earn from these solo challenges. So each week we get 6 solos that are going to earn you 6 milestone stars. You beat those 6 solos, it unlocks a final challenge at the bottom of this list. You beat that one, not only do you get a 7th star, but you get a pack that gives you either a lower overall BND Ultimate Legend or an Ultimate Legend token. You want to take the token every time. Each week, each sequence of solos, you're going to get a token for beating all 7 solos, and every 7 stars, you're going to go up a tier, and each tier gives you Ultimate Legend tokens as well. We are approaching the end. I still think this promo probably has 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even 4 left in it, but there's definitely enough stars in the game right now to earn enough tokens to get 2 sets of 64. Once you get 64 tokens, you're going to go ahead and trade those in for a free Ultimate Legend in the item set section, and that's going to include every Ultimate Legend in the game right now, with the exception, of course, of LTDs. Before we go over all of the new cards, just a quick competitive pass update. There was an issue where the first exclusive player in the competitive pass, which is going to be at level 17, Kyrie Jackson, you're only supposed to have 1,000 cards that have special discounts and sellable. That number was not counting for a very long time until late afternoon yesterday. So basically more than 1,000 auctionable versions of this card have been sent out. Now since then, the counter started working, and 1,000 cards are definitely gone on next gen systems. Old gen systems and maybe PC are going to be a little bit different, but if you have been grinding after this card, you're not going to be able to get in the top 1,000 anymore. But that's not a big deal, because the card that you get B&D version of it still gets universal coverage, deep route KO, deep zone KO I think is on there as well, or deep out zone KO. He gets pick artist, so it's still a very, very usable card out there, even if you're not in the top 1,000 and one of the best cornerbacks in the game. So if you're starting to strive towards that, I would continue to go for it. And remember, at level 21, you get yet another 99 overall Ultimate Legend of your choice. I don't know if people are going to start to unlock this like today or tomorrow or in the very, very near future, assuming that a lot of people hit level 17. Obviously, they're not too far away from level 21. So not only can you get those legends that came out today in the solo packs that we just talked about, once you hit level 21 in the competitive pass, you got yet another chance to go out there and get one of these cards. And this pack is also non-BND, so it's auctionable. There was a competitive pass pack that gave you a BND Ultimate Legend in the last comp pass. A lot of people, including myself, hung onto that pack and didn't open it up, hoping that it would update with brand new players. Now, I know as of last Saturday, and I can't remember if I still have my pack or not. Looks like I do. So last Saturday, this particular pack, again, this is from the prior competitive pass, you're not able to earn it anymore. This particular pack did not update with the brand new Ultimate Legend. So if you hung on to the pack and you still haven't opened it up, and you do open it up today, let me know down below in the comment section if this one updated with Thurman Thomas or Mario Williams, which are the 2 set Ultimate Legends that came out today. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of the cards. Remember, not only do we have 3 brand new Ultimate Legends, we got 4 brand new golden tickets, and one of the golden tickets is absolutely cracked and almost feels like a must-have. But let's take a look at the Ultimate Legends first. The LTD, which is probably the best of the 3, is going to be Jack Tatum, so attributes on all of these cards are for the most part going to be very good, but he gets a baked-in universal coverage, so that's going to give you knockouts pretty much everywhere, plus you get 1 step ahead built in there, so if you run a lot of man coverage, that's going to be helpful. Remember, Ultimate Legends do not get charged up X factors, but he does have the universal coverage baked in for 0 AP. And the last bucket, they gave him bottleneck, which I wouldn't be surprised if some people move him over to cornerback, but you're not often pressing your strong or free safety, so bottleneck isn't really a very useful passive X factor or ability in here. If they would have gave us a cornerback that had universal coverage and bottleneck together for 0 AP, now we're talking, but this one on a safety just doesn't really make a ton of sense. Then you get your choice of these 4 abilities: Avalanche, Enforcer Supreme, Tackle Supreme, and Pick Artist. I'd probably go Tackle Supreme and Pick Artist along with the universal coverage, and you might as well equip the bottleneck even if it's not really going to impact the game. It's a 0 AP ability in that bucket and your only choice there. That would be the ideal setup for a high safety if you're going to play him as a safety in the box for more coverage or user linebacker type stuff. You're probably still going to need to go Tackle Supreme, and some of you might go Avalanche. I hate to have Pick Artists not on any of my defensive backs, even if they're sub linebacker, so that's the route that I would go. Curious to see where that card lands price-wise, but it'll probably be fairly expensive because it's an LTD and also because it has a baked-in universal coverage. Mario Williams is one of the 2 set Ultimate Legends. Intriguing card here because he gives you Run Stuffer as a passive X Factor baked in this one, or it's called Run Stuffer. This one apparently has been working pretty well for a lot of people. You get better block sheds against run plays, and you can pair that up with Avalanche, which I know everybody loves, right? So that's 0 AP, but not only that, you get Colossus on this card. I personally did not have a ton of success with Colossus the lone time that I used it on George Karlaftis, but I might be willing to try it again with Run Stuffer, Colossus, Avalanche, and then you throw in Tackle Supreme. Will he get to the quarterback often? Time will tell. I don't know, because there's no unstoppable force on this card. I feel like he's going to be a beast against the run play and the run game, and you know, a lot of people are out there still running RPOs and stretch plays with 47 Vanguards on the field, so this card might be necessary. I might give that one a try and see exactly how he plays out for me. And then we got a brand new running back which had the potential to be the new best running back in the game in Thurman Thomas, and unfortunately he's going to fall short of that. Pretty good attributes on the card. He's got Truz baked in, which means he's basically not going to fumble unless it's a punch out animation. You're not going to run into a lot of fumbles with this card. If they would have gave him angry runs in this bucket, he would have been cracked. Instead, they gave him yak 'em up. I don't really feel like this one's worth it. I mean, maybe if you pass to your running back a ton, if it would have been 0 AP, by all means, it would have been great. But I just, I don't think it's worth it on a running back. So no anger runs there. And then like Walter Payton, still no angry runs in this bucket. I would either go Evasive Tank or Evasive Energizer for that combination. But, it's not a bad card by any means. It just fell short of being potentially the best running back in the game up there with Walter Payton and all the other cards that get angry runs. Then we have golden tickets, and there's one that separates itself from the others. We'll save that card for last. Will Clapp got a card. This is more of a meme card because of his name, but I'm not mad at it. Unfortunately, being that he is a center, he's not going to be any better than Kevin Mawai from the Ultimate Legend drop that came out last week. No X factors because he's an offensive lineman. He does get Vanguard for 1 AP, which, obviously we just talked about how overpowered that is. And then you get your option of these 4 abilities: Identifier, Secure Protector, All Day, and Post Up. If a Threat Detector would have been in here for 1 AP, we really would have been talking. This card would have been goated, but I'm assuming most people are going to go Secure Protector, one of the other 3, and if they don't have an Identifier, go that route. Otherwise, I'd probably go All Day or Post Up, but Secure Protector and Vanguard on this card is going to put him up there as one of the top centers in the game. I still think, even with the 1 AP Vanguard, I still think Jason Kelsey and definitely Kevin Mawai are going to be the better options. Doug Williams is going to be a great AP saver, so if you have no ability points free on offense, this quarterback is going to be for you, or if you want to use ability points on other positions. So remember, he does have a traditional 4 release. Unfortunately, no Truz X Factor on here, so if you are going to use an X Factor slot and go with the charge up options, you got Angry Runs, you got Omaha. High-Low Deadeye is a really, really good option there, but again, because he has traditional 4, you don't need to use Gunslinger on this card, and you do have your option here of some important abilities on a quarterback. No Master Tactician, no Pass Lead Elite, but Hot Route Master for 0, Set Feet Lead for 0, again, because you don't need Gunslinger. You can also get Fearless for 1 AP if you want. I would probably stay away from it unless you have the 1 AP free, but basically you can get Hot Route Master and Set Feet Lead together for 0 AP on a card that gets a traditional 4 release. You can have a QB1 on your team and not spend a single ability point, and I think he'll still be very effective. Ed Reed was another one that had the potential to be a really good card, and I don't think he's terrible, but I would say there's better options out there at free safety. Literally 99s across the board, but you know, if this is 98s across the board, it's still going to pretty much play the same way. They do get charge up X factors. You're probably going to go universal coverage on him to get those knockouts. The very last bucket is going to give you deep zone KO, which you can still use. Tip drill is really dumb here, so I don't really get that one. And then in the 2 buckets where you get 0 AP abilities, I'm actually not mad at Run Stuffer because this could be helpful in the run game. Lurk Artist is a combination of Pick Artist and Lurker together, so you want to throw that one on there. You more so need that for linebackers, but you need Pick Artists on DBs, so you might as well go with this. He's got the Avalanche, and I still don't understand the love with Enforcer Supreme. I think if you pair these two up, you're likely to get more fumbles, but overall, just not a big fan of the Ed Reed ability discounted buckets there. And the final card, I said I was going to save the best for last. Believe it or not, is going to be Victor Cruz. I think this is the best wide receiver in the game. Great attributes, 6 foot even, good enough height, not too tall, not too short, should get those good possession catch animations. He does get a charge up X factor. In my opinion, I'd still be going yak him up for those broken tackles after the catch. If you're having trouble beating the bottleneck man press coverage, you're going to want to go with double me or max security. This will help you beat the press off the line of scrimmage and get more free receivers open, specifically with this card. But overall, I'd still go yak him up. You got your choice of the best X factors charged up on the card. This man gets Vanguard for 1 AP on a wide receiver. A lot of people are scummy and put it on tight ends and fullbacks and obviously the offensive line, and they're out there with like 3 tight ends on the field at the same time. Now you have a legit wide receiver threat with Vanguard who's going to get those pancake blocks when you want to run to his side. And not only that, we talked about how good his charge up X factors are. He also gets the ideal combination of evasive and route tech. Route tech for man coverage, evasive for after the catch. Is this the best wide receiver in the game? I hate to say it, but I actually think it is. Very curious to see where his price settles at. 1.5, 1.49 mil right now. And let's go over the pack offers to see how people are getting this card. A bunch of different packs. There's an Ultimate Legend LTD Opportunity Pack for $25, $297 plus Ultimate Legends, and then either one more 97 overall or a 99 overall Ultimate Legend LTD, which would only be Jack Tatum. If you're going after that card specifically, not a bad bundle. If you care for the 2 set cards, I'd wait to see where their prices land because I don't think they're going to be overly expensive. So I'd only spend money on this pack if you're strongly going after the Jack Tatum card. And then, you know, you're familiar with these by now. Hopefully, we got the past release golden ticket bundle and the current release bundle. If you're going after Victor Cruz or any of the new golden tickets that came out today, right around $25. Did they change the price on this? Has it always been $2,600? I feel like it was a little bit more or a little bit less. I can't remember, but roughly about $25. Remember, you only have a 19% chance or 29% chance at pulling a golden ticket. You're going to get 395 plus cards, and then in the last slot, you're either going to get a 98 plus card or a 99 overall golden ticket. So if you're chasing after any of the brand new cards that came out today, that's the best option for you, and there is a limit of 2 on those. So that's it. That's the content. I think some solid cards, most specifically the Victor Cruz card out there is really good, and Jack Tatum. But overall, we're nearing the end of MUT. Rookie Premiere likely to start this coming Thursday, and college football is going to be on the way in less than a month. Thank you guys for watching the video. We'll go over the market crash that's taking place and some cards that you can be picking up right now for cheap later this afternoon. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.